Good morning. We're at Oulton Park for round 5 of Time Attack. It's bright and early. We thought we'd catch a word. Risky. Thought we'd catch a word with Michael Hume and his eventful time since Cadwell Park in round 1 and 2. How's it going, Michael?
Well, there's been a lot happened.
What's happened? Talk to me.
The last 6 months, well 8 months, we blew the Renault engine up at Donington last year. But then between Christmas and May, so round 1, we've put the K swap in. Custom Productions created all the mounts for the engine.
Yeah.
And then I came to Luke and said, look, I'm putting a K swap in. He said, what do you need? And I said, gave him a list, and then he said to me, well, do you fancy being on a sponsorship scheme? So I was like, yeah, obviously. So yeah, I signed all the paperwork, and he sent me all these parts. I think I've got basically all of Tegiwa's catalogue on it now.
Everything thrown on there, yeah. Yeah, talk to me a bit about like the build, what the main bits that are on it.
So there's a lot of skunk too. We've got the Ultra One cams and the springs and retainers. We have got the baffled sump. We've got the inlet. We've then got K-tuned parts.
Yeah.
Like the breather filter. We have got the box racing induction. We've got T7 designs. I think it's an alternator relocate. Yeah. We've also got the swivel for the radiator, for the pickup for the bottom hose.
You've got a few bits, haven't you? And what sort of power are we making?
So it was 255 when Jesse did it at Tegiwa.
Yeah.
We can make more, but I need better headers.
Okay.
And since then, round 2, we blew the first engine up. That was a complete rebuild. It did 312 miles.
Wow. It was pretty fresh out of the block, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely brand spanking.
Yeah.
So it was complete full engine rebuild from the ground up.
Yeah.
So this is the second engine. I've not physically split this one. I've just done the basics. So we've done chains, 4-piston oil pump. I think I did the crank seals, and I'm just throwing it back in. Jesse sent me a slightly safer map because we didn't get a chance to come back to Tegiwa for a remap. So it's maybe a little bit less than the 255, but it's working and we're here, so.
Good, good. And as you can see, it's absolutely immaculate. Like, the attention to detail is next level. Like,
I think
even
I've got issues.
Yeah, yeah. Like the underneath of this car as well, you can eat your dinner off it. But yeah, we wish you all the best today, and we'll catch up with you later on.
Yeah, no worries.
Good luck, mate.
I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, so we've had practice and warm up and practice. How are you getting on?
We didn't get out, well, we got out for warm up, but I got to the bottom of Cascades and it cut out again. So I had to roll down into well, off the track so everyone could carry on. We got recovered in, and then we've had a look over the car and we found the wire from the alternator was getting real hot. So we've changed the fuse and the fuse holder. It's an 80 amp mega fuse that it runs through. It seems to be okay now, but we'll see. So I just did a 142 2 or something, which is the same as what I did my fastest last year.
Okay.
So moving forward, just need to try and figure out where I can go faster, probably everywhere to be honest. So I'm still a bit worried with it after blowing the engine at Cadwell.
I guess you've not really had the time to drive it in anger.
Because obviously at Cadwell on Wednesday testing, the electrical fault started then, so we spent half the day trying to figure it out. So
you're just not having the look at the minute, are you? But at least this has all happened this morning. And
yeah, so it seems running all right now. So if we're going to qualifying, I'm still not sure to put the new tyres on now and use the new tyres, or carrying as I am. It's one of them at the minute, so.
Yeah, well it's getting hot out there.
It is getting hot.
Yeah, well how do you think qualifying is going to go? Just put the hammer down or take it easy?
That was basically a test because I hadn't got the first run, so this next one I need to go harder into each of the corners. You can't do any more in a straight line. The straight line's your straight line, so it's all braking, more pace through the corners.
Cool. Well, we'll catch you out there for qualifying, and good luck, mate.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're back with Ilya, Oulton Park. Caught with you last at Cadwell Park with our Brands Hatch. We're here today. How are you getting on?
Good. There's been a few small changes to the car, but overall I would say good. I keep touching wood, but so far so good.
Talk to me about the changes.
The changes, the first thing was the biggest issue probably at Brands Hatch. It was quite hot and I was experiencing coolant temperatures above 110. So basically what I've done, I put sort of a shroud made from Kevlar that directs air into the radiator more, because before it was just go around, and you know, I always say it, air is lazy and you need to sort of help direct it. And obviously cut a little Renault badge just to let a bit more air through. It's not perfect, I know, it should have proper ducting, whatever, but it definitely helped and it improved. The temperatures didn't go above 95. So that's a big improvement, I would say. And also new canards, inspired by Formula 1 cars, because, you know, why not? Yeah, because why not? Other than that, Yeah, I had a big sort of fire at Brands Hatch on Saturday, which round 3. The downpipe came off, so it basically just burned and ruined everything here. So I had to fix it, and
Yeah.
essentially, yeah, all the heat management from Funk Motorsport is basically brand new. Apart from that, there was nothing else really. The engine didn't come out this time.
You got an M factory diff as well now,
Yes.
haven't you?
Yes.
How are you getting on with that?
It's amazing. I mean, compared to no diff, to have an LSD, even though it's not a plated diff, so it's not a proper motorsport diff, it's a night and day. I mean, you can lean on the car and, you know, it just pushes you out of corner. Obviously, plated diff would be better, but it is what it is, and it's kind of, you know, the gearbox is 100 pounds eBay gearbox, so I don't want to sort of stress it with this sort of super aggressive diff and all that stuff. It definitely works. Plus I have, wider tires, that's another change.
Okay, yeah,
I'm running 275s on the fronts now, so combine all of those things together, it feels like there is plenty of grip, and there is not much wheel spin, and the diff is working really, really well. And of course, bought at Tegiwa, I mean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've been out for warm-up.
Warm up.
How are you finding it so far? The track's getting hotter.
Yeah, well, I beat my personal best from last year by 2 seconds, like literally straight off the bat.
warm-up?
Yeah, without even trying, I was just, yeah.
Nice.
So I definitely know there is a lot more in it. But the car feels really twitchy, so I'm not sure whether it's the setup. Apparently, all of my shock settings were completely different. It was 7, 5, 9, 8 and 4, so they were all different. I have no idea how it happened. So now they're all even out, so hopefully that would help. But I think also because the front tires are brand new and super wide, the rear wasn't new. It was twitchy. It was really twitchy on entry onto the corner. The rear felt like it was just getting loose and actually span over there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a bit.
Just sort of dialing it in now through the day.
It's not as planted as it was at Brands, where I know what it will do. Right now, it feels like it's a totally different car, if you know what I mean. But overall, it's something I can definitely drive around, and it's enjoyable either way. So yeah.
Good. Well, we'll let you get ready for practice, and we'll catch up with you later in the day.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, Ilya.
Wow, very different to anything else that we have here in Tegiwa.
Right, so qualifying session just done. By the smile on my face, you can see that it went pretty well in my books. 1:32.7, which is almost 2 seconds faster than the previous one. So I'm 5 seconds faster than my personal best last year. So we'll see what I can do in final. I mean, it would be nice to get into 31s, because Darren Spooner is 31.6. So basically he's a second faster, and then the second place is 31.7 something. So 37.9. So I am third in class. So we'll see what happens, but it would be nice to get into second. So turn the boost up and let's go.
So we're at Oulton Park, catching up with Adam Shepherd. How are you getting on, mate?
Yeah, it's good. We qualified P3. I think it was 300ths off second, and the guy on pole had 40 kilo less weight in. We're carrying 40 kilo success ballast, so yeah, it's good.
Cool. And how do you think you're going to get on now it's warming up a little bit?
Yeah, it's getting hot. Hopefully we get a decent start. Try and pressure the guys in front off the start. See if we can hopefully take the lead and see where we go. But until you get out there, who knows?
Yeah, I suppose everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
the thing. And the car's looking totally different.
Yes, she's looking good. One of my sponsors, Southern Monkey Wraps, has wrapped it for us. It looks great. Yeah, it needed doing, and this is the family livery that we've run for years with the lilac and purple stripes. So.
Instantly recognisable back out there. And how are you getting on with the guys at Area? You know, we work closely with them, and it's great.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah. I've known Rob Baker, who owns Area. I've known for about 7 years now. We've raced together and all sorts, and yeah, it's been brilliant. We moved over to them this weekend, and yeah, it's been great.
Cool. So all the best, mate.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Catch you in a bit.
Thank you.
right now. For those of you who are wondering how these
yeah, here you go, guys. Had a fantastic day. Second place. Admittedly, not the way I want to win it, obviously, because the final I didn't get my best lap. But a win is a win, isn't it? And yeah, the best thing is the car is going to drive by itself onto the trailer. And the reason why I'm so happy about it is because next weekend we're going to 10 of the best with a prize pool and everything. And I have high hopes because I won Hunting Circuit last year. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.